Every powerful life cheat code explained. Mouth taping, nasal breathing during sleep. Mouth taping is a sleep habit designed to force nasal breathing during the night. Humans are biologically built to breathe through the nose, not the mouth. Nasal breathing filters dust and bacteria, warms and moistens the air, and improves oxygen absorption. It also helps the body produce nitric oxide, a gas that improves blood flow and oxygen delivery. Mouth breathing bypasses these benefits and can lead to poor sleep quality, dry mouth, snoring, and frequent nighttime awakenings. When the mouth is gently taped shut, the tongue stays in a stable position and the airway is less likely to collapse, which reduces snoring and sleep interruptions. This method is not safe for everyone and should not be used by people with breathing disorders or blocked nasal passages, but for some people it improves sleep depth and morning alertness. The gut-brain connection. Your gut contains its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system. This system communicates directly with your brain through a major nerve called the vagus nerve. This connection is known as the gut-brain axis. Inside the gut live trillions of bacteria called the microbiome, which help control digestion, inflammation, and brain chemistry. These bacteria influence how much of certain brain chemicals called neurotransmitters your body produces. Neurotransmitters help control mood, focus, motivation, and stress levels. Poor food choices feed harmful bacteria that increase inflammation and mental fog. Fiber-rich foods, fermented foods, and plant compounds help beneficial bacteria grow and support better mental clarity. Most of the body's serotonin, a chemical linked to mood balance, is produced in the gut, not the brain. Ice water face plunge. The ice water face plunge is a fast method for calming the nervous system. When your face is submerged in cold water, it activates the mammalian dive reflex. This reflex is a survival response that slows the heart rate, tightens blood vessels, and shifts the body out of stress mode. This happens because the brain thinks the body is underwater and needs to conserve energy. The result is reduced stress, lower anxiety, and improved mental clarity. The method involves placing your face in cold water for about 10 to 30 seconds. This approach provides many of the calming benefits of cold exposure without the strain of full-body ice baths. Red light therapy. Red light therapy uses specific wavelengths of red or near-infrared light to affect how cells produce energy. Inside each cell are mitochondria, which act like power plants by turning oxygen and nutrients into usable energy. Red and near-infrared light can penetrate the skin and stimulate these mitochondria to work more efficiently. When cells produce more energy, they repair damage faster and create less inflammation. This is why red light therapy has been linked to improved skin quality, reduced joint pain, faster muscle recovery, and better tissue healing. Some research also suggests it may support hormone balance when used consistently. The effectiveness depends on using the correct wavelength, distance, and session length. Using the wrong type of light or excessive exposure does not increase benefits and may irritate the skin. Creatine. Creatine is a compound naturally found in the body and in foods like meat and fish. It helps recycle ATP, which is the main energy molecule used by both muscles and the brain. While creatine is commonly associated with muscle strength, it also supports brain energy demands. The brain uses a large amount of ATP to maintain focus, memory, and mental endurance. Supplementing with creatine can help reduce mental fatigue, improve working memory, and support mood stability, especially during sleep loss or high stress. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements available and has a strong safety record when used at standard doses. Its benefits extend beyond physical performance into cognitive function. Breath control, breathing directly controls how the nervous system responds to stress. Fast, shallow breathing signals danger to the brain and activates the fight or flight response. Slow, controlled breathing sends the opposite signal and activates the calming branch of the nervous system. Specific breathing patterns can intentionally shift mental and physical states. Box breathing involves inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and holding again for 4 seconds. This pattern lowers stress hormones and improves focus. Another method is the physiological sigh, which uses a double inhale followed by a slow exhale to quickly reduce tension. Because breathing is both automatic and voluntary, it acts as a direct control switch for mood and alertness. Magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral involved in over 300 processes in the body, which is a polite way of saying it does a lot of behind the scenes work and never gets credit. It helps regulate sleep, muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, stress response, and mood stability. Many people are low in magnesium because modern foods contain less of it, and stress, caffeine, alcohol, and intense exercise drain it even faster. When magnesium levels drop, the nervous system becomes jumpy, which can show up as poor sleep, muscle tension, anxiety, irritability, or brain fog. Not all magnesium works the same way. Some forms like magnesium oxide are poorly absorbed and mostly just speed run through your digestive system. Other forms like magnesium glycinate are absorbed more efficiently and tend to calm the nervous system. Choosing the right type matters if the goal is better sleep and mental recovery. Binaural beats. Binaural beats use sound to influence brain activity. When two slightly different tones are played, one in each ear, the brain creates a third internal rhythm based on the difference between them. This process is called neural entrainment. That internal rhythm can guide the brain into specific brainwave states. Delta waves are linked to deep sleep. Theta waves are associated with creativity and daydreaming. Alpha waves support calm focus, and beta waves are tied to alert thinking and problem solving. Binaural beats only work with headphones because each ear must receive a different tone. They are not magic, and they won't turn you into a genius overnight, but research suggests they can support focus, reduce stress, and improve sleep quality when used correctly. Morning sunlight. Morning sunlight is one of the most powerful biological signals your body receives, and it's completely free, which makes it easy to ignore. When natural light hits your eyes early in the day, it resets your circadian rhythm, also known as your internal clock. This tells your brain to stop producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start increasing cortisol in a healthy way to promote alertness. This early signal also sets a timer for when your body will feel sleepy later that night. Indoor lighting is too weak to do this properly, even if it feels bright. Outdoor light, even on cloudy days, is much stronger and more effective. Spending 5 to 10 minutes outside within an hour of waking helps improve energy, focus, sleep quality, and mood throughout the day. Dopamine reset. Dopamine is not just a pleasure chemical. It is the brain's motivation and drive system. It helps decide what feels worth doing and how much effort you're willing to put in. Dopamine works on contrast, not constant reward. When the brain is flooded with nonstop stimulation from scrolling, notifications, junk food, and constant entertainment, dopamine receptors become less sensitive. This makes normal activities feel boring and exhausting. A dopamine reset does not mean removing dopamine, because that is impossible. It means reducing constant high stimulation so the brain can respond normally again. Simple actions like turning off notifications, avoiding background noise, or taking a short break from social media give dopamine receptors time to recalibrate. When sensitivity improves, focus, motivation, and enjoyment return, and everyday tasks stop feeling like unpaid labor. Sleep cycles. Sleep happens in repeating cycles that last about 90 minutes. Each cycle moves through light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Waking up during light sleep feels easier and more refreshing. Waking up during deep sleep feels like your brain forgot how to boot up. This is why total sleep time matters less than when you wake up. Timing sleep so it ends near the end of a cycle improves alertness, even if the total hours are slightly lower. You can estimate this by counting backward 90-minute blocks from your wake-up time. Aligning sleep this way reduces grogginess and improves mental performance without changing anything else. Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting limits eating to a set window, commonly 8 hours, followed by a fasting period of about 16 hours. During fasting, insulin levels drop and the body shifts from digestion mode to energy efficiency mode. This change often improves mental clarity and focus, especially in the morning. Fasting can also increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that supports learning, memory, and stress resilience. The goal is not extreme restriction or suffering. Simply finishing dinner earlier and delaying breakfast can produce noticeable cognitive benefits. This approach is not suitable for everyone, but for many people it reduces mental fog and improves daily focus. These life-changing cheat codes work because they align your body and brain with how they're actually designed to function. You don't need to use all of them at once, but even applying one consistently can improve sleep, focus, and daily performance. If you want more clear, detailed breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next explainer.